Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson one. Today lesson will go. Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson one. Today lesson will go through LO1, learning outcome one. As a couple of you know me, my name Anjum Sathar, and I will deliver today LO1. Know about the different types of businesses. Today we'll discuss, different types of ownership, such as sole trader, partnership, and limited company. Before starting this unit, we'll discuss how many learning outcome we have in the unit spec. Andy, can you see?
No.
Okay. So morning, we'll start. So we are starting today is business operations, which is uh, unit level 4, and it's a mandatory unit. And today lesson will go through LO1, explain different types of business sector. We'll discuss, different types of businesses. We'll go through the legal structure of businesses, and we illustrate, the structure of business related to market and objective. We'll go through primary, secondary, tertiary, and third sector, which will go through profit, not profit, NGOs, micro businesses. That will be all in our discussion. Sole trader, partnership, and limited company. LO2 will be about understand the relationship between business function. LO3 will be Meyer business internet environment. And that's, four learning outcome, which will deliver in 4 lessons, business environment. Then last lesson will be about assignment discussion, which we'll go through, and we'll discuss how we can structure our assignment and how we can fulfill the learning outcome. That's all will be in our discussion. Okay, so let's. Okay, Andy, what you know about business operation? Do we know about sole trader, partnership, limited company? Have we learned anything before?
Before, no.
Okay.
No.
So we're looking different types of businesses. So primary sector mean the sector which produce the raw material, such as some company, those are doing minings. So we have a lot of companies, those exploring the raw material, yes, from the natural resources, such as coal, oil, and various others, like BP, British Petroleum, Shell, and various others that can be part of the primary sector. Secondary sector, which is known as manufacturing sector. Those companies produce the goods such as Unilever, Procter and Gamble. So those come under secondary sector. Tertiary sector is also known as third sector, which is known as service sector. Okay. So such as the company, those provide internets. Yeah. So those all come under
Right.
the third sector, which we'll go through in a minute. What is a business? Business is a legal activity, really, yes, where we exchange the goods and services. So a person, regular occupation, profession, or trade. Business refer to enterprise entity, or entity mean organization, really, and organization that carry out the professional activities. They can be commercial, industrial, or others. For profit, business entities do business to earn a profit, while non-profit entities such as charity, their purpose not to earn the profit, but their purpose to be deliver the value for money, such as local councils. Yes, they use the money effectively. They want to be delivered to the maximum their user and satisfaction. Business operation refer to the activities and the tasks that business use to produce goods and services. Goods can be tangible and services are intangible. You can't see it, but those are still is very powerful. Yes. So that is called services. Okay, any question?
No, not yet.
Okay, so we can look around business operations when we'll say we can look around planning, organizing, directing, controlling tasks, plan where we are, where we want to go, what we want to achieve, and control is a corrective action. If we're not doing accordingly, and of course we direct, we control, we coordinate between department to achieve the desired objective. Yes. What is meant by objective? Objective mean end result, such as procurement, manufacturing, distribution, and marketing. What consists of the business operations? Generally is a 6 functional area. Business management involves strategy, marketing, finance, human resource, technology, equipment. Therefore, all the business planner should concentrate and researching operations. Yes. Therefore, the business partner should concentrate. Okay, so we need to be understand all these areas. Okay, that's we'll go through in our. Okay, functional area is other way we can say all the departments. Yes. We work as a single unit to achieve the objective, like marketing department, they do advertising according to the product. Manufacturing department should manufacture the good that meet the needs and the wants of the customer. Yes. Does it make
Yes.
sense? So that's, so what does business operation include? Business goals and objective. Yes, objective mean what end result we want to achieve. Objective can be smart. Do we know what is the word smart stand for?
The word smart?
Yes.
Uh,
Specific, measurable.
I don't know it, sorry.
I'm just in the chat box chatting. So measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Like always lover saying, I'll bring star for you. Yes.
Okay.
So is it not a specific because we can't really measure it? It's not achievable. Can we bring the star? Yes. It's not a realistic and there is a no time factor. Yes. When you bring the star. Yes. So smart objective, there should be a clear, yes, when we'll start, when we finish, and is realistic match with the reality. Yes.
Okay.
Because sometimes we say, oh, yes, you want to do PhD in 1 year. It's not a realistic objective because 1 year, which when you will start, when you will finish. Is it achievable in 1 year? No, it's not really. Yeah. Because it's a requirement to be spent minimum 3 years. Finance factor, plan, management plan, operating plan, day-to-day, competitive analysis in industry, how many other companies are doing business, industry overview, risk management, continuous improvement, performance management, all these which will be included in this unit. That will be in the following lesson or discussion on these topics.
Okay.
This is overview of the unit. Let's little we watch what is different business operations or little video. If any question, please carry on asking.
Okay.
Your business's legal structure determines how you will do business in the future. It's vital to get it right. We'll show you the common types of legal structure and find out which one may be right for your business. The most common legal structures for startups and small businesses are sole trader, partnership, private limited company. Each one has different implications for the way you run your business and pay tax. Sole trader businesses are usually small and easy to set up. As a sole trader, you own and get to make all the decisions about your business, and you can keep all the profits. You must register for self-assessment with HMRC and fill in a tax return each year. Record keeping and accounting are relatively straightforward. As a sole trader, you are personally responsible for the business's debts. A sole trader structure is attractive for individuals who provide a specialist service. For example, businesses like plumbers, hairdressers, consultants, and contractors. It is a swift and simple way to start up. What about a partnership? There are 3 types: simple partnerships, limited partnerships, limited liability partnerships. In a simple partnership, you and your partner or partners are responsible for the business. You share the profits, and each partner pays tax on their share. In a simple partnership, all partners are liable for any business debts that arise and bills for things you buy, such as stock or equipment. When you set up a simple partnership, you must choose a name, register with HMRC, and choose a nominated partner. The nominated partner is responsible for managing tax returns and keeping business records. Limited partnerships are between at least one general partner and a limited partner. In a limited partnership, the general and limited partners have different responsibilities for any debts. All partners must pay tax on their share of the profits. Businesses structured as a limited partnership have higher reporting requirements than simple partnerships. When you set up a limited partnership, you must choose a name, register with Companies House, have a registered address known as your principal place of business, and appoint general and limited partners. A limited liability partnership, LLP, is between 2 or more members. Each member pays tax on their share of the profits, but is not liable for the debts. A limited liability partnership also has more detailed reporting requirements than a simple partnership. When you set up a limited liability partnership, you must choose a name, register with Companies House, have a registered address, appoint at least 2 designated members, and have an agreement that says how the LLP will run. Finally, you can run a business as a private limited company. A private limited company must have at least 1 director. The company is legally separate from the people who run it and can be limited by shares or guarantee. A private limited company can keep any profits it makes after paying tax. When you set up a private limited company, you must choose a name, register with Companies House, have an address for the company, appoint at least 1 director, have at least 1 shareholder, in addition to memorandum and articles of association. This is where shareholders agree to create the company and the written rules. Each legal structure has its advantages and drawbacks. Make sure you research each thoroughly before making a choice for your business.
Okay, Andy, any question?
No.
So this is about types of business ownership, yes? So we can start sole trader, partnership, limited company, that which we'll discuss now. Now we have assessment criteria. So first of all, explain different types. Primary sector, as we earlier mentioned, fishing, mining, oil, yes. Then say these are primary sectors. Secondary sector, industries which manufacturing, yes.
Okay.
And finishing, like we mentioned, Unilever, car manufacturer, BMW, yes. Various Suzuki, Toyota, whatever, yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
those are come under secondary sector. And tertiary sector, which is known as the service sector, like airline industry, like hotel, like restaurant, like banks, yes.
Yes. Yes.
These all come under tertiary or service sector, or we use the word third sector. Primary sector, which is relatively new sector, is a knowledge-based service sector, yeah. Like, nowadays accounting services, like we're delivering the lessons, biotech companies, yes.
Mhm.
They just use the term new terminology. Yes, this sector is important to the economy and play a vital role in the production and distribution of the goods like Amazon and various others. And some companies, they have a specific knowledge and skill to distribute the things. Is other branch of the service sector, you can say, yes. Highly knowledge based, yes. Any question?
Not yet, no.
And then we have three main types of business sector. We said private sector, which is run by the private company, such as Unilever. We can buy the shares like a private banks, companies, and law firms. Public sector companies is mean owned by the government. Yes, who own it?
Mhm.
Government, such as NHS in UK. Yes, public rather than earn profit. Their purpose not to earn the profit. Their purpose like a defense agencies, government department, army, air force, and
Mhm.
various others. Yes.
Yes.
Third sector is composed of the non-profit organization. Yeah, the word also used by third sector. Yes,
All right, I see.
charities. Yes, that's a welfare for societies, NGOs, non-profit yes,
Mm.
organizations.
Okay.
That's huge in different part of the world. That's carry on happening, and that's it's a quite crucial, which will carry on doing as a business point of view. Yes.
Yes, I see.
Any question?
No.
Okay. Anything if you can we can clarify. Compare different types of business. Profit businesses are those that operate with the primary goal to generate the profit. Yes. And shareholders mean the investor in the business. Like you can buy the share of any company of your choice, which is a PLC. What is a PLC? Two types of the companies. One is called public limited PLC, other is LTD. PLC issue shares to the public, and LTD limited company, they have a private investor like you and me can come and set up the company. That can be a private company. Yes. Public limited company in the UK, if we want to set up, we need £50,000 worth of investment. We can be registered in the stock exchange. We can issue shares to the public. And if you want to set up the company in UK, we use the company house.gov.uk where we pay £15, we can register the company. LTD, yes.
Okay.
Then of course, we're running business. So profit generated by the business, distribute to the shareholder, reinvested. Yes, that's all we're doing. Not profit, of course, is a charities and all other community organization that's not for the profit organization. Religious, like an NGO, like a charity, helping hand. Yes, human welfare. These are NGO normally sponsored by the government, non-governmental organization are not for the profit organization. Their purpose to be humanitarian help, like in many developing countries, many NGO, yes. They are part of Amnesty International, Greenpeace, World Life, protecting animals, yes.
Yes, exactly.
So environment, local cultural,
Shelters.
micro businesses, small, have a fewer 10 employees. These businesses typically operate in the single owner, small team. We use the word micros. Micro mean the word in economics or in computing. We use the micro means small. M-I-C-R-O. M-A-C-R-O is mean big. Yes,
What?
M-I-C-R-O. Sorry, any?
Micro is small, no?
Yes, micro means small. Yes, like we say microchip. Yes,
Yes.
microcomputer is means small. Yes, any business which have a 10 employees, so that come under the cluster of small business. Yes,
All right.
SMEs, small medium size enterprise, is small but is a medium. If you have employees between 10 and 250, we have, it's known as a small, when the government give the funding to the companies, yes, to expand the business, they look which type of company will give to the small or will give FN and what tax rate will be on these companies. Yes. So there are the rules of funding. That's why we categorize them. Okay. Then national income. What is the national income? GDP. Yes. And all the taxes goes to GDP. National businesses, those are the businesses single country. The businesses may be small or large. Yes. That's, the companies are running. It can be micro, yes, or macro, national businesses. Owned by the government normally, yes, or can be individual, PPP. Anyone have you heard about triple P? Public, private, partnership. Yes, like we are building HS3, HS2, which is highly fast train service in UK. So is the UK government in investing money and private company is investing money in these projects and they share the profit. Yes, that can be national level business. Any question?
No, not yet.
Multinational. Do we know multinational mean they have operation in many countries? Maybe we heard about the company called Unilever. Do we know about Unilever?
I never heard of it, to be honest.
Okay, all of us really using their product. Almost every day. I'll show you. And I'll show you brand, you will recognize it. Hope, yes. Sorry, which country you from, you based?
Malta. It's in Europe.
Okay. Yes, Malta, there are, yeah, definitely Unilever. Come on, why slow?
But I made 1 year living in the UK, so.
Oh, you living in the UK?
I made only 1 year.
Okay. So of course, then you may be seeing these brands, yes?
Yes, of course.
You like, the weather will be nice, Ben and Jerry, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so these all the brand is owned by the Unilever.
Okay.
It used to be called Lever Brother, and this is the PLC and MLC, multinational. They have operation in 130 countries. Okay, that's we call multinational business. Okay,
I see. Okay.
is owned by many individuals. Okay, classification of the business in UK, sole trader. We said earlier, we watched the video as well. 1%. Partnership 2 to 20. Yes, and we can say we share equally. We can share 10%, 5%, whatever percentage. Yes, and we have a written agreement. LLP, if we have a limited partnership to 20 people, we can register it as a company. It's become limited liability. Liability mean if you borrow money, if you dissolve, and they can claim money from your personal assets, such a house if you have on your name. Yes, bank can claim money. But if you are LLP, nobody can claim it from your personal assets. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's the key difference. Okay, then we have a private limited company, a business that is owned by the shareholders. Yes. As a separate legal entity from its owner. As I earlier mentioned, public limited company, that company registered in the company house and the stock exchange. Social enterprise, that's the welfare of society. NGOs, is a non, that's the key purpose, the welfare as well. Micro means small, 10 people. Macro mean SMEs 10 to 250. Yes, implies national business is owned by one country, like national gas services. Yes, national electricity grid stations. Multinational is many countries. Okay, then we have a 1.3, compare different legal structure. As in the previous slide indicates, sole trader 1%, partnership 2 to 20. Which business you want to start? You want to start sole trader, you want to start company, and why? What do you think? Yes, Andy, you want to start business?
Sorry?
You want to start business? Yes.
No. So
Oh.
expensive.
Sole trader mean 1%. Partnership 2 to 20. LLP is the limited liability. We can start such as accountant, solicitor business. LTD is a private limited company. We can register in the company house. It can be start with £1 company. Public limited, we need 50,000, and we follow the Company Act 2006. Company Act 2006. Community interest, that's really in the welfare of local community. We can set a business. Charity business, we can register in the Charity Commission in the UK, which is we follow Charity Commission Act 2011. Which year? 2011. We have these rules. Lot of charity, they collect the money for needy people.
Mhm.
Social enterprise, that's the welfare society, that's environmental, or will not for profit, but we caring about animal, we caring about environment. So that can be. Each legal structure has its own advantages and disadvantages. It's each have the size. Each we need to be considered which one is the best for our business. Okay, then we have 1.4, illustrate the type and the structure related to market and objective. Types of businesses, we said earlier, different types of businesses. Sole trader, partnership, limited company. A business can be categorized, sole trader, partnership, limited company. Yes, and each has the advantage, which will go through the structure. Okay, structure in an organization is mean organization chart. It can be flat structure, it can be metric structure, it can be centralized and decentralized structure. Centralized mean all the rules and regulations come from the head office. Yes. And the
Yes.
small structure. So Unilever is a big structure. They have operation, they have a country managers, they have, yes, area managers, they have, they have many layers, which we'll go through in the following slides.
Mhm.
In summary, structure of the business is closely related to its market and objective. The type of the business is a legal and financial framework. The structure of the business determines the organization culture. Culture means norms, value, who control what. By understanding the relationship between these factors, business can tailor its strategy to achieve its goal and succeed in the market. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, let's we look now. What we said earlier, sole trader is local. It can be 10% revenue next year. Increase sales can be objective. Our strategy can be advertising, promotion. Partnership can be national. Yes. Market shares, maybe we can set objective 15% we want to increase our profit next year. Developing partnership with other businesses, these can be our strategies. Okay, global limited company become market leader. It can be market leadership and expand the product line, like we have a Pepsi, we have a Pepsi Zero, Pepsi Sugar. Yes. So we adding more product. Social organization or social enterprise improve the social welfare of the community, like in the local council in UK. Yes. Social impact, local people partners with the local charities and communities. Like we'll say different community group. This is from EU, Eastern Europe, yes, Central Europe, whatever, yes. So that's, our Eastern Asian or other, these are different, yes. To welfare, local community can be, and not profit organization, which is quite, yes. We want to increase our membership by 20%. We want to membership growth. We want to develop online marketing and fundraising campaigns. These can be objectives. So business type and the structure and the market size. The business can be significant impact is market and objective. It's local business, different goal and strategy. Strategy mean action plan. What is a strategy? The word is derived from the Greek word strategist, which used to be in military, how we can encounter our enemies. In business, we always counter how our competitors are doing things, yes? And we develop the strategy, like cost leadership, like Primark in UK is a cost leader, yes? Or Ryanair in the UK, yes? The cheapest product, yes? Cheapest flight, Ryanair. Okay, sole trader, we earlier mentioned 1%. There can be local objective to improve advertising and partnership, 2 to 20 people and companies. They have goals long term. They want to be market leader like Unilever. Business type and the structure and objective, a social enterprise as a socially impact partner. As you know, the summarize at the top is the details here, nothing different. Okay, any question, Andy?
No, not yet.
Okay, so therefore the types of the structure of the business should be carefully considered when you start and develop your business strategies, goals and objective, and you do the marketing accordingly. Then we've been given the reference, yes, and you've been given the links, for extra reading
All right,
to enhance your understanding. Okay, so what we learn, if you want to set up the business, how you can set up different types of ownership. Sole trader. Yes, how many people need to be?
Sole trader.
Yes.
The sole trader was between 1 and 10, I think, right?
No, sole trader is 1%. Yes.
Ah, yes, sorry.
No, that's fine.
That one was the micro one, the 1 to 10, right?
Yeah. Partnership 2 to 20. Yes. LTD private can start with £1. No limit of people. Yes. It can be as many. Yes.
The limited, yes.
A
The limited can't
private,
have.
it can be a private investor like family, friends, and yes, come together. PLC. What is a PLC? Public.
Public. That one is the public one.
Company. We need £50,000 worth of investment. We can register in stock exchange, yes. And we can issue shares to the public, yes.
With the stockholders, right?
Yeah. So we said micro means under 10 workers, yes.
Yes. Then there was the small to medium, right?
SMEs, it can be 10 to
250.
250. Yes. And then we said MNC, multinational corporation, no limit, yes. Can be many implies, yes.
That one like Unilever, right?
Yes, like a Unilever. Yeah. Then we learned today primary sector. What is meant by?
Of the raw materials.
Excellent. Secondary.
Secondary was the factories, I think, the manufacturers, right?
Excellent. And we said territory, or we could use the word third sector. Yes.
Tertiary were like software companies, right?
Yes, excellent. So that's more service. Yes, service organization, they provide services.
Ah, yes. So software.
That's that was the key. Yes. Abstract of our lesson. So thanks for attending today. In the next lesson, we'll go through LO2, learning outcome 2. And
yes, that one is tomorrow, right?
Yes, and if you have any question, you have my email, anjum@ukversity.co.uk.
Okay.
anjam@ukversity.co.uk, and I'll get back to you. As a thanks
Yes,
for
I only sent you that email at the moment.
yeah. So I'll download research paper and I'll send you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thanks for attending, and we'll go through tomorrow our lesson LO2, and we can discuss your task 3 as well. Huh? Okay.
Yes.
For other units.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
Welcome. Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Bye.
You too. Bye.